The dreaded topic in publishing for agents and authors alike.
Yeah.
Let's talk prologues.
Oh, I have a lot of opinions on prologues.
Everyone has a lot of opinions on prologues. And no one ever agrees. So,
you don't think?
No. I think there's always going to be someone that disagrees. Because tell everyone your opinion on prologues.
Well, I just assumed everybody was with me on my opinion.
As you do.
Well, my opinion on prologues, I actually, in the grand scheme of published books, I have no issues with prologues. My concern with prologues for the new author, the debut author, the submitting and querying author, is that I find that often a prologue is used as a dumping ground. And it doesn't necessarily add to the book. So when I'm reviewing submissions and the first thing I'm reading is a prologue, I don't necessarily feel it's the author's best work.
Right. And I disagree a little bit. Mm-hmm. So I love a good prologue, something that's really, whether it's starting you off halfway into the book and then it's bringing you right back to the beginning, right, or it's just teasing something. I recently read a book where someone dies in the prologue and then right, it just completely jumps. And if it's done right, it's good. But the test there is if you can get rid of it and start your book at chapter 1, page 1 and read it and you're not missing anything, then you don't need it.
Can I challenge you on something?
Yeah.
So you are fairly new to the submission world.
Fairly, yes.
So when you're talking that you like a good prologue, are you talking from your submissions or are you talking from published books?
Okay, good point.
Because I love a good prologue in a published book.
Yes, okay.
But my concern is I find that with authors submitting, losing the prologue might help them gain traction with an agent because it's not always the strongest. It doesn't mean that they all shouldn't do prologues. I'm just saying that I feel that it's a newer author's crutch.
Gotcha.
That's my feeling. I actually love a good prologue. I believe The Dry had a fabulous prologue.
And now I can't remember it.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. But I find in submissions, more often than not, the prologue isn't.
That's a good point. So it's more like it gives yourself an edge to start the story as actively as possible. And sometimes your prologue does not do that.
Yeah, or they sound a lot alike.
True. Yes, because how many serial killers do you
I was just going to say serial killers!
Yeah, I mean, it takes... Having someone die in that first chapter is so overdone, and it really takes... Like, you have to really nail it.
Yeah. And they all sound the same.
Yeah.
In the submissions we get.
Yeah, so before you submit, reevaluate your prologue and really decide whether it's necessary, if it's starting your book in the right place, and if it's really hooking your reader as you want it to. If that's your area to drop information and to get your reader acclimated to the book, it's not right.
Yeah, and you need to rethink your beginning chapters.
But if it's there to hook your reader and it does...